In a new case for all my DJ equipment today, and it was from a company called ODYSSEYGear.com, and I bought that through the agipro website, and you can see the box behind me over there. And one of the first things I noticed when I got this box was how big it is. It's a very big box. It's actually probably about, well, my hands are getting out of the frame, but you get an idea. It's that large by that tall. And not only is it large, it's very heavy. It weighs 32 pounds, and that's without any of the equipment inside of it. So, in addition to being large and heavy, it's expensive. It was around $250, I think. So why did I spend that much money on a box? The main reason is that I have my equipment to go practice at my friend's house on the weekends, and then play at friends' parties every once in a while. So I'm not trying to do the mobile DJ or club DJ thing because I have a normal job during my 9 to 5. This is just a hobby for me. But the last time I took my equipment to my friend's house, I had to put it into a cardboard box which didn't have a top. And as I was leaving his house, it started to pour rain. And we had to cover the top of the box with a bunch of newspapers to make sure it didn't get wet. Another reason why I bought this case is that if you're setting up your equipment every time you go to your friend's house or to a different location if you're doing a gig, and you happen to drop your CD player on the floor, or you drop your mixer, or somebody bumps into them, they're very expensive to replace. In fact, they're going to be more expensive than the case, the price of the case that holds all of the equipment itself. So in the long run, you're actually better off buying the case, because if it gets dinged or bent, or not bent, but you know, if it gets busted up a little, it's just a case and you don't really care so much, and it's designed to take the beating. So I think it's well worth the money. So what I'm going to show you now is what's inside of the box, another box, and how to go about setting up your equipment inside of the case, how to run your wires, how to leave space so that heat can dissipate so your equipment doesn't overheat if it's in there too tight against the foam. Alright, so now we're going to open up the box carefully using a knife. There we go. And you can see they've got some staples on there, which makes it a little bit hard to... Yeah, not so bad. Okay. Give it a good tug and it'll pop open. So, got this piece of cardboard that's trash. So there it is, a box inside of a box. And you can see the logo. I'm going to put the camera down real quick and take this out of the box and then turn the camera back on for you. So here's the case. It's wrapped in plastic and it's taped at the bottom. So you can just pull the tape out. It's got nice handles on the side. Makes you pick it up quite easily. It's also got wheels here, which is nice, which means you can roll it like an airport suitcase. You don't have to actually pick it up as you walk. It's got little rubber feet here so it can sit on the surface of a table and not scratch up your table. That's also nice. And now we got the plastic off. So we've got here that's the latch to open and close the case. Let's put the case down on the floor real quick. So lift this guy up, rotate, and it'll come free like that, if you can see. And you can do the same thing on the other side. And pull back. And the top lifts up, and I just discovered by accident that there was also two other ones back here that I should have loosened, but I forgot to. So I'll do that now. So there's the case. It's got some gel packets to keep out the moisture. You can get rid of those and throw it in the trash. A couple stickers for the case brand. Inspection sticker. Overall, the quality is very nice. Here you've got some dividers. This is really nice. These dividers, they're actually like shims. You can adjust the thickness here, so you don't actually have to make the foam. They all have Velcro, so you can just add more with more Velcro if you want to make your own custom piece, or just stack these up as they are. Here's another piece of Velcro. More Velcro. More Velcro. And these little pads, if you can see that, they also have Velcro, so you can stick it anywhere you want on the inside of the case. So it's completely customizable. And then here you have your wire cables, can go through there. And again, that entire piece Velcros into place, so you can take it in and out. I want to show you how to install these guys, because there's actually no instructions that come with this case. I showed you earlier that we had these shims that were on the sides here, and there was a couple shims there. Here's the rest of them. You can see there's quite a bit. And it came with these little blocks, which I pulled out. What I forgot to show you is over here on the top part of the case, there's also big foam blocks, so that when the case is closed, it pushes down and keeps things from moving. So those are also adjustable, which is nice. But getting back to here, I want to show you how to put this CDJ into this case and have it fit snugly. The first thing that you should notice is that these shims are not the same, so it's a little bit deceiving unless you look carefully. There's a piece of Velcro strip here. This one is completely flat and has 3 lines of Velcro. This one has Velcro on one side and a different type of Velcro, the hooks, on the other side. So it's really important that you use the right piece in the right place. So I'm going to place this shim, because I found that I need 3 shims total for this CDJ to fit in there snug. So first put the shim that has Velcro on both sides up against the side of the case. Like that. Now the trick is you want to use the finishing piece of shim against that piece, because this piece is completely flat and has sort of a matty texture to it. So it's going to hold on to the side of the CD player. It's going to prevent it from sliding, and it's not going to put any scuff marks on the player because it doesn't have this abrasive Velcro anywhere on this side. Now I said I needed 3 pieces, so I've got 1 spacer and 1 end shim, and then here I'll just put 1 single end shim on this side.